Welcome to Chapter 5. In this chapter we will see 2 or 3 subjects, depends on the way you count it. So we will see Motowords and differential training and differential self-training. The basic characteristic of Chapter 5 is that now we put an extra emphasis on the cognitive part of the procedure. The cognitive part of the procedure, the cognitive skills, is something that has been undervaluated when it comes to motor skills learning and competitive tennis, for example. The usual way is to do motor skills practice and at some point and on introduce mental training. The way I see it, there is a gap between these two, because on one extreme you have something that's completely physical, and suddenly you introduce something that's completely mental. But there's nothing in between to bridge this gap. We need to introduce in our daily practice mechanisms which make the use of mental skills and of the cognitive part necessary. Such tools are the Motowords and the differential self-training protocols. There are many benefits if you increase the cognitive load and the cognitive part of the exercises. One benefit comes from the contextual interference effect, where you just increase learning by inputting more parameters and more disturbances in the process. Another component has to do with the way someone uses their brains, because we separate tasks in cognitive and motor ones, but that doesn't apply for the way the brain works, because the brain has areas that uses for both completely motor and completely cognitive tasks. Okay, so for example, if you are used to counting, you don't have to think. This part is taken over by the motor cortex. So if I count from 1 to 10, and I've counted infinite times in my life, that's not a cognitive task for my brain, that's a motor task. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So procedures that seem that are only mental, actually they are motor. So apart from the contextual interference effect and the enhancement of the motor tasks, there is a whole set of other benefits, including, but not limited potentially to, initiative, communication with the trainer and the athlete, and saving time. Now we will focus on Motowords, which have all these benefits, apart maybe from the initiative, but together with differential self-training, they focus on initiative as well.